The science of melanin and the responsibility it asks of us. This is one of the most important, most studied concepts in science today, the beauty of melanin and the many benefits that it provides us as a humanity. And God has a funny way of working in very mysterious ways. In scripture, it says his thoughts are higher than our thoughts, his ways are higher than our ways. As far as high as the heavens are above the earth, so as his ways are above our ways. And with all the difficulties and challenges we are experiencing as a Black male unified community, deep inside our DNA and our genetics, God has blessed us with a composition and a very mysterious blueprint within ourselves that kind of speaks to the power and gift that we can provide to each other as brothers. I solely believe that for our community to change and to unite as a brotherhood of Black men, I've been studying Dr. Claude Anderson, Powernomics, looking at some of the research, things that I can do with my counseling practice, with my influence to help build the Black community. I'm thinking about just launching my own private practice, looking for younger Black men who are interested in getting into the counseling field and supervising you guys and really putting Dr. Claude Anderson's research to work. So I'll keep you posted on that journey. And I'm not going to lie, there was some fear of taking risks. There was some negative thoughts that I was having that was keeping me and hindering me from really branching off and kind of creating my own. But I think I want to take that risk because I do want to unify our Black community as young men. But melanin, there's some very important secrets in melanin that can be extrapolated to the Black male community. What melanin does, melanin absorbs ultraviolet radiation and dissipates the energy in roughly 4 picoseconds, faster than the DNA underneath can register. This is from research done in 2022. Look at all the things that Black men have been asked to absorb. We absorb economic, legal, cultural, psychological difficulties. We absorb challenges. The Black man and his function in the community is very similar to the chemical processes of melanin. It says here, melanin absorbs ultraviolet light. Black men absorb all kind of economic difficulties, challenges, whether cultural or psychological. However, we're still unbreakable. I truly believe once we can see the gift and the magic spiritually that each of us as brothers have been blessed with. God is a big God. So he can bless each of us in a very unique and profound way. And with that common thread, and hopefully us seeing how special we are, will help us give each other a chance. So how this connects, this gift of melanin connects. We are fast, we can absorb, and we transform a lot of these challenges and transmute them for good. We take the pain, we turn it to wisdom. We take the suffering, we turn it to opportunity. We take some of the challenges, we turn it to legacy. Similar to melanin. Melanin doesn't reflect UV, it converts it. The energy that would otherwise damage DNA gets turned into heat, so subtle the body never even registers it. Black men have a long inheritance of transforming what was meant to destroy us. And how we transmute those difficulties and challenges as brothers, we change it into music, we change it into style, we convert it into language, into theology, into justice movements. We don't necessarily refute or rebuttal the energy that was thrown at us. Just like melanin converts that UV, we convert that pain, we convert that struggle. We're able to change the frequency of the suffering, just like melanin is able to transform that frequency of that UV. And even through our music, I don't believe it's us necessarily denying the pain. It's almost giving it like a key signature, giving it a language. So melanin scavenges free radicals, unstable molecules that would otherwise rip electrons from their neighboring cells. This is from 2024. A community of Black brothers who work together, who are strong and united, that helps us maintain a very firm fabric where even if there was a brother who was unstable, we don't have to allow him to break the code, the cord and the fold that we have created by using the power of our chemistry. It's in us. The melanin and the gift of melanin and these properties are in our DNA. So why not manifest that and express that in our connection with each other as brothers? It says here, melanin scavenges free radicals. So it's looking to destroy some of these free radicals and these unstable molecules that would other rip the electrons apart. So when we're unified as brothers, and you see this through fraternities, you see this through neighborhood communities, you see this in families, when we're strong together as Black men, it's so hard to break a two, threefold cord. It's so hard to break that bond. Melanin protects folate, the vitamin essential for DNA synthesis and fetal development, from being broken down by UV radiation. This chemistry in our skin, this melanated chemistry in our skin protects the chemistry that builds the next generation. You see that? So it's literally a generational protector. The melanin is a generational protector. And it's like we were given this pigment that shields the future generation from future or present harms. This is Black male fatherhood. How the chemical properties and the chemistry of melanin shows how it's in us to protect the future generations. It's in us to protect our lineage and our legacy, because this is what melanin does. It protects folate, the vitamin essential for DNA synthesis and fetal development. So melanin is a protector. It's in you, brothers, to be protective. It's in you, brothers, to chase out these free radicals. It's in you, brothers, to synthesize energy. It's in you, brothers, to love each other. It's in your chemistry. It's in your composition. Melanin behaves as a soft organic semiconductor. In processed thin films, it has demonstrated electrical conductivity, right? So the molecule we carry is a conductor. It transfers energy, it moves the electrical charge. So we were designed even at the molecular level to transmit, not to absorb, not to hoard, right? To receive and to pass on. That is what brotherhood is. This macroscopic version of what melanin does at the nanoscale. We transmit that energy, we transform that UV, and we carry it on. We pass it on. We protect our legacy. Melanin was given to us as a gift and as a microscopic sort of microcosm blueprint of what the Most High Creator expected of us as a people, as a community. And all of the human race has melanin. Melanin is one of the oldest biological pigments on Earth, preserved in fossilized squid ink dated to more than 160 million years ago. 160 million years ago. So, what we carry inside of us as brothers, as a brotherhood, is older than any empire, any kingdom, any opposition, any enemy that has tried to eradicate us. or destroy us. What you brothers have inside of you is more ancient and more wise than any opposition, any law, any treaty. And that is more enduring, and it outlasts any external power that you can come up against. So we function and we operate as ancient beings. Every human being alive descends from people who had dark skin. Lighter skin is a more recent evolutionary adaptation to lower UV environments outside of Africa. Melanocytes, the cells that produce melanin, are present in equal numbers in every human, regardless of skin tone. What differs is what those cells produce. So we're not some strange foreign entity from the rest of humanity. But what separates us is our output, what we produce, what we contribute. Okay. We have neuromelanin, which is a dark pigment in the substantia nigra of the brain. It is essential for dopamine production. Without it, motor function collapses. So even for parts of the community and the world that aren't black, there is still neuromelanin functioning in the substantia nigra part of their brains. Melanin appears across all kingdoms of life. Fungi, bacteria, plants, animals is one of the most universally distributed pigments in nature. What we carry is not unique to us. It connects us to everything, to every living thing. And the brotherhood among black men is the first ring of that kinship, and it extends outward to all aspects of life. All aspects of life. Each melanin molecule handles its absorbed energy individually, relaxing back to baseline without transferring the energy to neighboring chromophores. Every black man has to do his own work of metabolizing what he absorbs. Brotherhood doesn't mean other brothers carry your hit for you. It means you have a community of men doing the same work. In us, the melanin is a gift from God, and it's also a blueprint spiritually, emotionally, psychologically of the responsibilities that we have as a black brotherhood of men towards our brothers. Look at your brother as a unique, special gift to humanity. Look at yourself as a unique, special gift to humanity because you are. And that melanin that's inside of you is evidence of that. There's a lot of research on melanin. I won't have a lot of time to go too deep into it, but I hope you brothers understand the gift that you represent in this world through your melanin magic. All right. Love you guys. RandyWineglass.com. If you need any sort of psychological tools or resources, check it out. Hope you guys have a blessed day. You brothers love and respect each other. All right. Peace.